What is the most hilarious thing said over radio at the worst possible time? Afghanistan, 2019. We're conducting a night raid on a suspected Taliban weapons cache. 47 soldiers spread across 3 kilometers of hostile territory, coordinating through encrypted radio channels. I'm running communications for Bravo Company when Specialist Fletcher gets assigned to Overwatch position on a ridgeline. Kid was nervous about his first real combat operation, hands shaking as he adjusted his radio headset. The target compound sat in a valley below us, surrounded by mud walls and suspicious outbuildings. Intel suggested high-value targets inside, possibly bomb-making materials. Captain Everett was coordinating movement from the command post. All units, maintain radio discipline. Enemy intercept is possible. Keep transmissions brief and tactical only. Fletcher acknowledged and climbed to his position with a long-range rifle. Everything was going smoothly until about 30 minutes into the operation. That's when we heard it over the main tactical frequency. Fletcher's voice, crystal clear across every radio in the battle space. Oh god, I think I'm gonna poop my pants. Dead silence. 47 soldiers frozen in place, trying to process what they'd just heard over military communications. Then Fletcher continued, apparently unaware his radio was transmitting. This is so much worse than that time I ate mom's casserole before prom. My stomach is making sounds like a dying walrus. I could feel my face burning with secondhand embarrassment. Captain Everett was frantically trying to raise Fletcher on a different channel, but the kid kept broadcasting his intestinal crisis to the entire operation. Maybe if I just clench really hard and think about baseball. No, that's not working. Oh no, here comes another wave. The worst part was the timing. We were supposed to breach the compound in exactly 3 minutes. Alpha team was already in position outside the target building, and Charlie team was cutting through the perimeter fence. But Fletcher's biological emergency was drowning out all tactical communications. Every time someone tried to coordinate movement, his voice would cut through with updates about his digestive situation. I knew I shouldn't have eaten those MREs for breakfast. The cheese omelet was definitely a mistake. Why do they even make those things? Captain Everett finally managed to reach me directly. Shut Fletcher up immediately or this entire operation is compromised. I switched to Fletcher's personal frequency. Fletcher, you're broadcasting on the main channel. Switch to radio check, but it was too late. His monologue had been going on for almost 5 minutes. Every soldier in the area had heard his complete intestinal breakdown in real time. The operation continued, but morale was destroyed. Alpha team couldn't stop laughing during their breach. Charlie team had to pause movement because they were making too much noise giggling. Even the Taliban seemed confused. Intercepted radio chatter later revealed they'd been listening to Fletcher's broadcast, trying to figure out what kind of psychological warfare we were attempting. After we secured the compound and found the weapons cache, Captain Everett called Fletcher for debriefing. The kid still had no idea what had happened. How did the Overwatch go, soldier? Great, sir. Perfect visibility, clear fields of fire. Although I did have some minor stomach issues. That's when we told him about the radio situation. Fletcher turned 3 different shades of red, then ran behind a building to throw up from embarrassment. The story spread across the entire base within hours. Fletcher earned the nickname Broadcast and became a legend throughout the brigade. But here's the unexpected twist. 3 weeks later, military intelligence contacted our unit specifically about Fletcher's accidental transmission. Turns out his nervous rambling had actually provided valuable intelligence. While describing his stomach problems, he'd unconsciously been calling out movement patterns and positions around the target area. Unknown subjects approaching from the southeast became, oh god, another cramp from the southeast direction. His accidental situation reports were more detailed and accurate than most trained spotters provided. The intelligence analysts had extracted tactical information from his digestive commentary. Fletcher got recommended for commendation, not punishment. Command cited his innovative communication techniques under stress as exemplary battlefield awareness. He still doesn't believe us when we tell him his bowel movements helped win a tactical operation.